Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage, and as you know, this is not a reaction channel but a movie review channel. I've reviewed more than 700 movies, including more than 300 about Indian cinema. But today I want to react to the brand new trailer to the Hindi language biographical sports drama Jhund. This one was directed by Nagraj Manjule, and I'm pretty familiar with his work because his latest film Sairat, which came out in 2016, was one of the first Indian movies that I've watched and then reviewed on the channel, and I absolutely loved that film. And then Dennis and I also watched his first film, which was Fandri, which we also liked a lot, and therefore I'm pretty excited for his new film. Jhund is now his third film and the first one in Hindi. His other two movies were in Marathi. And this one stars Amitabh Bachchan, and I've read that Amitabh Bachchan was always the only choice that Nagraj Manjule had in mind when he wrote this script. And the short story on IMDb goes like this. Based on the life of Vijay Bas, a retired sports teacher who founded an NGO called Slum Soccer. He managed to rehabilitate street kids by keeping them off drugs and crime, by turning them into soccer players and building a whole team. And I think the title Jhund also, it can be translated as crowd, and I assume that crowd refers to the street kids. This one is coming out on March 4th, so already in a few days. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to see it initially because right now I'm here in a small town in Germany and there's no theater that shows Indian movies, so I will have to wait for OTT, but I'm definitely looking forward to this movie. Nagraj Manjule, with only 2 films, he has become one of my favorite Indian directors who's working right now, and I think without further ado, let's just watch the trailer.
Look, Borade sir, मुझे लगता है कि इस गंदगी को आप इस कॉलेज कैंपस में ना लाए तो बेहतर है।
मुझे चिकना देख रहे। चल 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 चल। जानता नहीं तो मेरे को कौन?
कॉलर छोड़ो पिक्चर।
नहीं छोड़ रहा, क्या करेगा?
I've been spending some time with these kids, and I can see them change.
विजय, ये सब करके आप क्या साबित करना चाहते हो?
कोटे कोटा बच्चे दिखा नहीं दे रहे।
तुमको क्या माल चाहिए क्या? गांजा?
तो क्या फुरफुर कर रहे हैं? इधर का खजाना वजाना गाड़ा है क्या?
अरे फ्री की के?
रोज का आना जाना रहेगा भाभी अपनी इधर। ओ भावना भाभी।
ठीक से बोलना भी सीख लें तो आप जो बोलेंगे वो करने के लिए तैयार हैं।
क्या अंकल?
येड़ा समझ रहा क्या?
पैसा देने के लिए है नहीं मेरे पास।
शक्कर के डब्बे में देख ले।
हाँ?
काय झालं?
आप जो कह रहे हैं मैं जानता हूँ, लेकिन ये लड़के अच्छे हैं।
बेटा अगर हट गए ना मेरी तो महंगा पड़ेगा देखो।
क्या महंगा पड़ेगा?
ये सब बंद करो। ये आपसे नहीं होगा। पूरा कॉलेज का झोपड़पट्टी बना दिया है।
उसको बोलो ये फुटबॉल बहुत अच्छा खेलती है।
ये पूरे बच्चे झोपड़पट्टी के हैं।
जी सर।
ये लोग फुटबॉल का नाम बदनाम कर रहे हैं।
मैं सुधरना चाहता तो सुधरने क्यों नहीं दे रहे मेरे को?
ये बच्चे एक पत्थर मारकर सुअर को मार गिराते हैं। इनके हाथों में पत्थर की जगह अगर एक गेंद थमा दी जाएगी तो ये विश्व के सबसे तेज गेंदबाज बन सकते हैं। आप कहते हैं कि ये झुंड है, मैं कहता हूं कि ये हमारी नेशनल फुटबॉल टीम है।
क्या करेगा?
ओ सर, ये देखो ये क्या बोल रहा?
भारत मतलब?
All right. First of all, just the trailer itself, I think it's a little bit too long in the middle part. it drags a little bit, but the movie nonetheless looks very promising. And I also immediately spotted the lead actor from Sairat. What was his name? Akash Tosa, he's in there. And I also spotted the lead actor from Fandri. And I'm not so sure if the girl from Sairat, Rinku Rajguru, was she also in there for a second? Yes, she's also credited on Wikipedia. She was fantastic in Sairat, and I'm so happy to see her in this again. Yeah, this looks like a movie that's totally up my alley. Kind of an underdog story with these people who are coming from very difficult surroundings, and there's one guy who has hope in them and who supports them. And Amitabh Bachchan is of course a perfect pick for the role. So this looks very interesting. The runtime on IMDb is 2 hours and 2 minutes. I'm not sure if that is confirmed, but I really kind of hope so. Because movies don't have to be always so super long. I mean, Sairat is a super long movie, almost 3 hours. Fandri, a little bit shorter, under 2 hours. So Jhund, 2 hours. Maybe that's a good runtime. Yeah, this looks nice. I especially like all those scenes on the streets. There's a lot of kinetic energy, a lot of dynamic there. Of course, there will be some lighter moments as well. I mean, this definitely looks a little bit more polished than Sairat and especially Fandri. But that doesn't mean that there won't be any grit to it. And I'm expecting a pretty emotional and powerful film. And so far Nagraj Manjule hasn't disappointed me. So yeah, let me know when you check it out in the theaters what you think about the movie. Also let me know what you think about the trailer. And yeah, I have to wait for the OTT release, but definitely looking forward to watch this. So I guess that's it for today. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and also on Patreon, simply at the Jimmy Cage. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all I have to tell.